I want you to remember the last holiday that you went on, the last time you went on holiday to a place that you really wanted to go, that you had a great time. And I want you to remember the time leading up to that holiday. I want you to remember what that was like leading up to that holiday. After you booked it, I want you to remember what that time was like. What did you do? How did you feel leading up to that holiday? Now, you might have been like, well, it's booked. It's there. I don't need to think about it. I'll get excited on the day when I'm getting up and traveling to the airport. Or you might be like, oh, I'm so excited. I've got a holiday in 7 months. I've got a holiday in 6 months. I've got a holiday in 5 months, 4 months, 3 months, 2 months, 1 month. It's 30 days. It's 20 days. It's 10 days. It's 5 days. It's 3 days. It's 2 days. It's 1 day. It's on holiday. And you might be excited all the way through. So whichever end of the scale you're at, whether you just like book it and then forget about it until the day that you go, or you book it and you're excited all the way up until the day you go, doesn't matter. Here's what I know to be true 1,000% of the time. That isn't even a number, that's a made up number, so let's stick with the truth. I know this is true 100% of the time. You did not need accountability or support when it came to going on holiday. Yes, you might have had a taxi. Yes, you might have had a pilot fly your plane or the captain sail the ship. Yes, you might have had someone drive the train. So you may have had support transporting you to your destination. I've got something in my shoe. Hang on 2 seconds. Don't think that's going to come out. Yes, you might have had support in transporting you there, okay? But you definitely did not need accountability to get you on holiday. You didn't need an online support group to get you to your holiday. You didn't need that. It might have even been there. Your travel agent might have been there. Your personal assistant might have been there, but you didn't need them in order to get up, get dressed, get your clothes, get packed, get to the airport, get on the plane, get to your holiday destination. You did not need accountability. Matt, what point are you trying to make? You do not need accountability when it comes to your goals, whether it's your body goals and you're trying to get into shape, whether it's you're trying to improve your finances or build your business. You do not need accountability. Now, you might say you need the accountability. You might say you need the support. You might say you need someone there to kick you out. That's what I get a lot with my personal training side of the business. I get a lot of people say, oh, Matt, I just need someone to kick my ass. That's the last thing I want to or I'm going to do. I don't need to kick your ass to get you on the plane to go on holiday to somewhere you want to go to. Doesn't need to happen. What needs to happen is you need, just like a holiday, you need to pick a destination that you actually want to go to and that you're excited about going to and you can't wait to go to and you can't wait to tell your friends and family about it and show it all over on social media. Now, you might say, yeah, but I do really want to get into shape, but I need some accountability to help me get there. No, you don't. I don't need accountability to get me into shape. Why? One, because I really want to get into even better shape. Two, it's absolutely fine, safe, and acceptable for me to be in shape. This is where most people trip up on that bit. They don't look at whether or not it's safe or their subconscious or their inner child believes it's safe for them to actually hit their goal. Okay? Let's go a little bit deeper on that, all right? 80% of my personal training clients over the last 10 years have been middle-aged females, okay? I think that's the same for percentage of gym members, percentage of group members, classes, exercise, people, online programs. I reckon it's 80, if not even higher percent of people. In fact, actually, it's probably a bit less now that more people are into fitness and stuff. But there was a time when it was pretty much, you look at all the step stuff and the aerobic stuff back in the 80s and even the yoga back then, it was all like females in those classes, right? Very few men actually went and did any kind of exercise, mostly because they were doing strenuous physical jobs anyway. But by the by, 80% of my clients over the last 10 years in my personal training side of the business have been females, middle-aged females that want to get into shape. Now, there was a very, very common theme. They all said they wanted to get into shape. They signed up for the training, the program, the whatever it is they signed up for, whether it was one-on-one stuff, whether it was group stuff, whether it was the online stuff, whether it was they bought the book or whatever it was. They all said they wanted to get that sexy, confident body, but what they didn't address, and this is why a lot of them self-sabotaged, even though I gave them the plan, the training, the support, and all that stuff, it would still come to the weekend, they'd self-sabotage and they'd beat themselves up for a couple of weeks that they binged and undid all the hard work, right? wasn't until I started studying human behavior and why people do what they do, even though they say they want to do a different thing, did I realize that 9 times out of 10, 99% of the time, in fact, 99.9% of the time, it was because there was a part of them that did not feel safe in the end goal. Okay? Example, again, let's just say 42-year-old Jane, okay? Couple of kids, husband who doesn't come near her anymore, just kind of like miserable, okay? Fat, frumpy, doesn't like her body. No judgments from me, but that was the situation. That's what they would say about themselves. Don't like their mummy tummy, don't like their rolls and their loose skin and their wobbly bits. They don't like that stuff, okay? When they sit down, their tummy like folds over their chin. They hate all that stuff. They hate looking like, they hate getting naked, wanting to get dressed in the dark, get changed in the bathroom, etc., 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 okay? Came to me with all these pains and problems and wanting to get this super sexy body. But like I said, there was a part of them that believed that it wasn't safe for them in some way to get into shape, to get the body that they actually wanted. So that they would. So then what would happen is they'd subconsciously self-sabotage. What does not being safe look like? Well, let's say you get that super sexy, attractive, confident body. What's going to happen? You're going to get a lot more attention from the opposite and sometimes even the same sex. Now, if you're not okay with attention and receiving and getting attention, if you're not okay with it, if you feel threatened by it anyway, if you feel unsafe by attention in any way whatsoever, if you feel vulnerable and that's not good for you and you're not good with feeling vulnerable, you're going to self-sabotage. You're going to not let yourself get into shape. So then you're going to say, oh, I need accountability because I can't do it on my own. There's a deeper reason why you can't do it on your own is because most of the time, like I said, you don't feel safe in the end goal. A lot of people say, oh, I want to be rich. I want to be really, really rich. I want to have financial freedom. I want to become a millionaire, blah, 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 blah. But very few people actually do what it takes to become super, super rich, super, super wealthy, become multimillionaires. Why? Because there's a part of them that doesn't feel safe. A part of them that feels like if I have something, someone will come and try and get it. That was the biggest block for me. Because when I was about 13, 14, I was walking through the estate that I lived on. It was a council estate. That's where we lived at the time. And I was walking through there and a guy mugged me. Well, he didn't mug me because I didn't have anything on me. But he put a knife to it. He was walking across with my girlfriend at night through the estate. And he put a knife to it, jumped me from behind, put a knife to my throat and went, give me all your money. I was like, I didn't actually have anything on me at the time. I was like, I haven't got any money. I've got nothing to give you. Give me all your money. Knife to the throat. Give me all your money. So then that lodged in my subconscious and that became a barrier to finances for me. Because I had this program and I had this idea, this story, this belief that if I have money, someone's going to come and try and take it from me and harm me in some way. They're going to try and get it from me. And they're going to try and harm me, or they are going to harm me in some way. So even though I said I wanted more money, I would self-sabotage it. Even if I made it, I would still end up spending it. No matter how much I made, I'd still end up at zero at the end of the month because I made sure I didn't have any money left. I would attract all sorts of situations and circumstances, all bizarre, wonderful, random stuff that would help me get rid of that money because I didn't feel safe having that money. I can remember another instance when I was a child, when I was about 4 or 5. I was given some money in a Christmas card, I think it was. And before I knew it, my mum took it off me, took the money out of the card, and was like, I'll look after that for you. I'll keep it safe for you. Total loving thing to do from my mum, but I programmed that in my head as I can't be trusted with money. As soon as money comes in, it has to go. Like in one hand, out the other. You're right. We've heard that expression before. Okay. I can't be trusted with money, so it went. So then that was my program in that I can't be trusted with money. So when I have it, I want to be a trustworthy person, but I can't be trusted with money. So because I want to be trustworthy and I can't be trusted with money, I can't have money because that means I can't be trusted, but I want to be trusted. So which one's a higher value for me, trust or money? Well, value is a bigger value for me. Hang on, trust is a more important value for me over money. Like money is massively valuable to me, but trust is slightly higher on that scale. If I had to pick one of the two, it'd be trust. So then I self-sabotage and I sacrifice the other one because I didn't believe at the time, I do now, I didn't believe at the time that the two could run side by side, that I could have money and be trusted. Now I know that was just a story and I've replaced those beliefs, and now I know that I get to have money, and it doesn't mean that people are going to come and try and take it from me. In fact, it's the opposite. People are going to come to me to learn how to make more money because that's what people want to do. The more money I have, the actually safer it is for me because I can live in like gated communities, like private drive. I can have security systems. It's safer for me to have more money than it is to not have money. So I don't have to walk through a council estate with my girlfriend or partner or friends or myself fearing for whatever. I get to take myself out of the situation. Again, no judgment. It's just I get to tell myself stories. And same with you. You get to tell yourself stories that actually serve you. So the point I'm trying to make to you is this today. You don't need accountability, just like you don't need accountability to go on holiday. The reason it's so easy for you to go on holiday once you've booked it is because there are no barriers in the way to you going on holiday. Now, you could say, yeah, but Matt, my last holiday got cancelled, or I know people that go on holiday and they have a terrible time, or the plane crashes, or the hotel's rubbish. Yes, because the external is just outpicturing what's going on inside for them. That's literally all it is. The best holiday I've ever been on was a byproduct of the state I was in before I even went on that holiday. And I didn't pay a single penny for it. Flew halfway around the world to Thailand, stayed in a luxurious resort on a luxurious island in the Bay of Thailand. So hardly any people around. We almost had like the whole entire island to ourselves. It was absolutely amazing, incredible, beautiful villa. But that was a byproduct of where I was at and where I currently am in my state, in my mind, and in my body. Bliss, joy, peace, abundance. Had the best time. The flight was incredible going out there. The transfers were absolutely in this luxurious, like massive 7-seater vehicle with just like the two of us, like all leather and air conditioning and seats up in the feet up in the car, and then the private boat trip from the mainland to the actual island. There was literally just two of us on the longboat that was going across this beautiful sea into the turquoise waters and the limestone like little. Not even islands, like miniature islands coming out of the water and stuff, and the best time on there. Like I said, usually a holiday like that would be like anywhere between, I reckon, about 7,000 to 10,000 per person. Didn't cost me a penny. Why? Because I came from the place of total abundance. Different video for another day, that one. But the point again I'm making is I didn't have to have accountability to get me there, because I'd already made it safe in my mind. Of being there, of getting there, of coming back and telling the story, that nothing but good was ever going to come from it. And I was going to be totally safe and totally fine having that experience, retelling that experience, and everything that came with that experience. Same like the New York trip when we got upgraded completely free, randomly up to business class on the flight. First time I've ever been business class, completely, again, upgraded for free. Iceland, the 2 times I've been to Iceland, again, don't think I paid for either of those. They were gifts. The twice I've been to Iceland, and many other things that I've done as well, because it was safe for me to have that. Same with my body. The fact that I'm in better shape now than I've ever been in, and it keeps getting better, whereas before it'd kind of get in shape, out of shape, in shape, out of shape. Now it's just an upward spiral. Why? Because it is so safe for me to live my highest and best life. With my finances as well, they just keep going up and up and up and up. And I used to be scared to say that because, again, old programmers like, oh, you don't want to jinx it. That's going to put bad luck on it if you say, oh, it's really, really great. No. Just going to rewire that and just say, no, it's safe for me to say my finances just keep getting better and better and better, and I have more than I need right now. And again, that was hard for me to actually say that just then, because I felt some old programs and patterns coming up for me that was trying to get in the way of that. And I'm like, no, I'm not my patterns and programs. And it's safe for me to say I have more money than I need right now. It's safe for me to say I have more money than I need right now. In this moment right now, I have more money than I need. My health, I have more health and energy than I need right now. Time freedom, more than I need right now. Opportunities, more than I need right now. Because then I'm able to say that because it's safe. I've made it safe. I don't need accountability to make sure my money keeps getting better. I don't to do the work. I don't need the accountability to create this video. I haven't got a support group or a coach that's holding me accountable to do these videos. I'm doing them because I want to do them, and it's safe whatever comes off the back of it, whether I get 1 subscriber or 1 million subscribers, whether I make no money or 1 million money off it. It's safe, and I'm good in all of those experiences. That's why I'm able to do it. I don't need accountability for being in shape because I've made it's safe for me to get into shape and get into even better shape. I don't need accountability in terms of relationships. I don't need accountability in terms of anything, and nor do you. What you do need to do is you need to make it safe in the area of your life that you've been struggling to work out, whether it's your finances, whether it's your health, whether it's your relationships, and you can't quite seem to hold a relationship down or do well in a relationship or progress your relationship, or your career, your calling. What you get to do is you get to make it safe in the next level, in your goal. How do you do that? You close your eyes. Follow me. Do this with me if it's safe for you to do so. Okay, talking about safety. If it's safe for you to do so, if you're not driving or operating heavy machinery, or if other people's lives don't depend on you right now, close your eyes. See the goal that you want. Okay, just pick one goal. One goal, whether it's getting into incredible shape with your body, whether it's having unlimited funds in your finances, in your bank account, and a wallet that just has cash pouring all over the place, and spare cash lying around your house. Whatever the goal is, whether it's like an amazing career or calling and business with all the followers and clients and customers and whatever it is, just see that, pick that one goal, see it happening, and then just seeing smiling faces everywhere. See smiling faces everywhere. Friends, family, colleagues, customers, clients, bosses, maybe if you need to see that. Everybody, see yourself, see everybody smiling. See you still having your values intact as well, whether you value freedom, whether you value health, whether you value relaxation, personal time, personal care, whatever you value, see yourself still having that as well. See every area of your life going well and just increasing and getting better and better and better and better and better. No pain, no suffering, no struggle, no drama, no sacrifice anywhere, just everything going absolutely perfectly. Breathe into that. Hold that vision, hold that feeling that, oh, actually, I do get to have my goal and everything is fine and it's better than expected. And the people that are meant to be in my life are in my life. And the people that just aren't on my journey with me and aren't on this path with me and are choosing another path, that's absolutely fine too. And they're off doing their own thing. And I'm going to love them enough to let them go and do their own thing if they don't want to come with me on this journey. And that's absolutely fine. Whether it is a partner, whether it's family, whether it's friends, whether it's clients, colleagues, customers, staff, bosses, the right people get to come into your life or you stay true to you, and the people that aren't meant to be there get to lovingly go as well, and they get to go on their own path and do their own thing. Breathe into that certainty, breathe into the goal, breathe into the desire, breathe into the desire and the dream and the goal and the wish fulfilled. Breathe into that. Hold it in your body, allow it to feel so good. Breathe out any negativity, any struggle, any limitation. We don't need those things. Come back around into this moment right now. Practice that. It's a daily practice. Making your goals safe, making your dreams safe, making your desires safe. Live into them, feel into them, breathe into them. Come from them instead of trying to get to them. And I promise you, yes, you'll have support in your life. You'll allow yourself to be supported. I'm more supported now than I've ever been, and I love it, and I'm open to even more support. I love having support. Do not need the support. Could do it all by myself, but I don't need to because I've got nothing to prove. Do not need accountability. Do not need someone to hold my hand. Do not need anybody to kick my ass into action. Don't need that. If I'm not doing it, there's a reason why. There's an internal block. If I'm not doing what I said I should be doing or I want to do, there's an internal block. I move that internal block and then I just do what I'm doing anyway. Just like this video. I very nearly procrastinated today. I very nearly went out to the shops and bought some food because that's something I had to do. But I caught myself and I was like, Matthew. That's just old Matthew, that procrastinator coming back in. We don't do that. We can go to the shops after the video. What we do is we have new standards because we have the goal and we have the desire and the dream, and it is safe for us to achieve that. So we get online, we get on the camera, and we record the video, and then we go to the shops afterwards, and then we get the food afterwards. It's safe for you to have what you want. You do not need accountability to get there. I am here if you want support, if you want help removing any of the blocks, if you want to work with me to speed stuff up. Again, just look at your holiday, right? Any holiday that you've been on or you want to go on, you could do it all by yourself. You could walk there, even if it's the other side of the world. Eventually you would get there if you did it all by yourself, right? You could swim, you could bike, you could hike, you could walk, you could run, you could canoe, kayak, sail. You could do it all by yourself. But why would you? You got nothing to prove, so you don't. You get a taxi, you get on the airplane, you get another taxi or a shuttle or whatever it is, and you get to your destination. Why? It's quicker, more efficient, it's smarter. Why would you waste years of your life traveling somewhere to get there when you could just take a day or however long it takes to travel there? Fastest route, right? Why not? Well, especially when it's available to you. So if you want the fastest route to your goals, dreams and desires, let me know, matt@coachmattsmith.com, and we'll have a conversation, see if working together is the best next step for both of us. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you in the future.